Coleen Rooney has opened up on Wayne's difficult mistakes. As she says, he hasn't been forgiven in the court of public opinion. And the 38-year-old told her I'm a Celeb campmate that despite difficult times in her marriage with the ex-footballer, the couple are, quote, happy now. That in a way, actually accepting and freeing and moving on isn't necessarily quite the same, is it, as forgiving? Do you know who we've got on the board? It's John in Sheffield. Morning, John.
Morning. Hi. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Absolute pleasure. What would you like to say?
Thank you. On the topic of forgiveness, I think the thing that hurt me the most in life was, I remember I turned up to school one day, and my mate also turned up, and he was wearing, like, the same outfit as me. And I told him, I didn't tell him, he knew I was going to wear it beforehand, and it was quite embarrassing for me. I don't know whether, like, he thought he could wear it better than me, but, like, it was just kind of...
I doubt that. There's no chance. There's no chance.
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, it was at school, so we did have, like, a uniform to wear, so, like, he probably did. It still hurt. But the thing was... Sorry, I'm going to switch to speaker because my headphones are done. The thing that I forgave him because, like, I realised by, like, second lesson that day, I just had no one to talk to. So, yeah, we just sort of sat there talking about Minecraft and stuff. Okay, good. Good. And you forgave the other 100 pupils in the school who were also wearing the same thing as you, did you? I did, but I didn't think theirs was intentional in the same way.
Got you.
Yeah, I mean, another incident...
I'm sorry, I just want to say I'm glad you found forgiveness in your heart on that occasion. Go on then, John, what's the next incident?
Thank you very much. Another time was when I bet, like, 10 quid on Priti Patel to win the Tory leadership contest. And then, obviously, she came second to last. A lot of wasted potential, and, like, she didn't run a good campaign. But in the end, I realised, like, she was doing her best. So I just went back to hating her for all the normal reasons afterwards and forgave her for that bit. But, yeah, so that was... but on the topic of, like, thank you. On the topic of, like, with Wayne Rooney, though, like, specifically...
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's make it specific. Let's make it about the hour that we're trying to talk about.
Like,
go on.
They were described as, like, mistakes, but, like, to call up hookers and, like, withdraw cash from an ATM, like, for that to be a mistake, you must have, like, severe, like, neurodevelopmental disorder of, like, movement and coordination. Like, I feel like the biggest thing... Like, if you were making an article like that, would you not have called the NHS beforehand to, like, discuss it with them? To me, my mistakes tend to be like, I forgot which wooden spatula was mine, like, in the cupboard and at uni in our flat. So I just left what I think is mine, and the other wooden spatulas when I see them. I just leave them on, like, the washing rack because I just want to see which ones get... I'll look over time and eventually I'll work out which one was mine or which one was, you know, like... But that's the sort of mistakes I make. I forgot which one was mine.
Yes, that's an honest mistake, isn't it? Have you, John, there's a film called Lucky Number Slevin. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a little bit... older. Well, I don't know if it's older than you, but you probably wouldn't have been old enough to watch it at the time that it came out. And in one of the opening scenes, Josh Hartnett sort of stumbles back into his flat and gets home, and his girlfriend's cheating on him with somebody else in their bed. And she sort of shouts at him. You know, he's going ballistic, and she shouts at him. She's like, "It's an accident!" And he says, "What do you mean it's an accident? What, like, you tripped and he fell?" And obviously,
exactly. Classic stuff. I mean, they should have called the NHS for him as well, because that's a bigger problem.
Yeah, that is a big problem if you're accidentally finding yourself in that situation. John, thank you for your call, as always. We have to leave it there. The music means we have to leave it there. We're pushing things on. But thanks for talking to us. We're getting into Gill territory, I think, with John in Sheffield. That's 3 on the bounce that we've had you on. Very grateful for it. Okay, let's change gear. Let's talk about Jaguar.